Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support. So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. So let's talk about it. It's being reported that Timothee friends are allegedly worried his career will go up in flames, allegedly, if he doesn't walk away from the Kylie Jenner real or fake relationship. Many people are saying, is it real or is it fake? None of us have seen them, allege, go out to dinner, go walking, go to a park, go to an event. No Coachella, no Met Gala. She's in Paris, he's not there. So many people are saying, are they really together, or is it a PR stunt to walk away and distract from the Selena Gomez situation and the Tory Lanez situation and the Travis Scott situation? Now, whether Travis Scott has moved on, I don't know. Of course, in regards to the alleged Astro World, if any court stuff comes up regarding that, it's going to be coming up either this year or beginning next year. Of course, everyone knows in regards to the Astro World, what transpired, what happened. It's interesting how she doesn't tie her name to too many great people. You figure the Tiger situation, everything that happened about that. Black China did an interview talking about she was put out because Tiger wanted to date Kylie. What age? I don't know, but they were dating. She dated Tyga. Then she dated, who knows, in the middle. There's so much allegations in regards to that. Then she dated Travis Scott. Travis Scott, he had the Astroworld situation. We know that in regards to his alleged concert, they say that there's raging. Whether that's true or false, you can decide that. Now she's trying to clean up her image in regards to trying to date Timothee. Whether this is a real relationship, I don't know. Whether this is a fake relationship, I don't know. But then they try and say that her vehicle is always spotted at Timothee's house. Who parks at the end of the driveway? Who parks by the trash cans? That could be security guards. We never see her come out of his home. Hello? So who's taking these pictures? There's just people by Timothee's house being weird, and then they happen to spot Kylie, being over there. Literally, she could pull up to the driveway and pull off. They could have an alleged PR stunt agreement. Her PR team, his PR team. Now, mind you, Kylie's situation is totally different than Kendall. Kendall seems like she really likes Bad Bunny. When Kendall goes into a relationship, she takes her time. She's dated about 4 or 5 basketball players, but now she's with Bad Bunny. But in regards to Kendall, she doesn't date people that don't have a good brand. They have decent behavior. They're basketball players. They have to hold a certain standard in the industry. They have to hold a certain standard in regards to being in the NBA. So it's interesting how Kylie's dating history, not that great. Kendall's dating history, there's a few. Then they call her a pass. You can figure out the other word. But in regards to the two girls brought up in the same home, but one picks a guy that's not that great in regards to good behavior, bad behavior. The other thing that they're talking about in regards to Timothee, they're concerned whether he'll catch the good vibe, bad vibe situation. Everyone knows people call it other stuff. I try not to call it that, but many people say that the K's and the J's don't have that many great relationships. It's concerning. Khloe, Tristan, Kim, Kanye, Kim, Nick Cannon, Kim, Ray J. We talk about the tape. She's talking about the tape often. She talks about it to where it's almost like, is she promoting it? So the biggest thing is mothers, I say it all the time, teach your daughters different. Talk to them about healthy relationships, safe relationships. When you look back at a lot of the girls
We just saw Kanye with his daughter and son just recently, but prior to that, he was always near Kim. It doesn't seem like Kanye or Tristan or Travis Scott has a pickup schedule with their kids. It's always that the mothers are posting and showing their parenting. But it's interesting. So, whether Timothy's friends are not happy with Kylie and what she portrays, is different. If he was dating Kendall, then they'd probably be okay with it. But it's everybody's choices. She's made choices to date Tyga. She's made choices to date Travis Scott. She made choices to date whether she hooked up with Drake. I don't know. Whether she was dating Drake. I don't know. But in regards to who she's been connected to, it has not been that great of a situation. Now, whether Tyga's still with somebody else or not, why would Kylie be okay with a mother and a child being put out? Why would she be okay with that if that's what's being reported and if that's what's true? It's kind of like the same numbness in regards to Khloe being okay with Tristan not allegedly taking care of Theo. You know, the mother had him. You know what's going to happen if you don't protect yourself. So it's interesting how the girls think about relationships and what it takes, and hoping and wanting the men that they're around or exes have good relationships. Well wishes. Timothy's friends aren't feeling it. So, same here. Timothy's friends urge him to walk away from Kylie. Please. They're basically like, walk away. We don't want you to have your career take a alleged dive. You worked so hard. Walk away from it. That's what his friends are saying. Let's see. In regards to, it's basically saying the same thing. Let me see if I can actually pull it up. Okay. Don't look up. Timothy's inner circle has privately urged him to distance himself from the reality star Kylie Jenner, following the two going through multiple dates. Radar Online has learned. Sources close to the situation claim pals are telling him to run. Don't walk away. Don't walk away from Kylie, sources says. They're basically saying run. So well wishes. It's an interesting situation. He a grown man, but I'm wondering how his family feels too. But well wishes. Let's get to the next subject. We're going to speak about Khloe. It's being reported that Khloe Kardashian has a lawsuit against her ex assistant. Let's get to that part. Khloe Kardashian fires back at the ex-assistant's lawsuit, accusing her of being an alleged nightmare boss and working him 12 hours a day. Okay, so Khloe Kardashian appears ready to fight her house household assistant in court after he accuses her of failing to pay him proper wages and working him to the bone, allegedly. Radar Online has learned, according to the court documents obtained, Khloe is denying all claims, allegations regarding the lawsuit, and I think his first name. I don't want to give his. I'll give his first name. His name is Matthew. Now everyone knows. Okay, if this is the assistant, we know Khloe is very detail oriented. She even stated that she has alleged OCD. There are certain things that have to be a certain way. You have to do it a certain way or it bothers her. She's done videos on it. So whether they were bumping heads about him not doing things the way she wants or it not being perfect. Remember how they had a counselor go to Khloe's house and she had the drinks in color and then the lady moved to the drinks and then Khloe was basically like, I can't wait for you to leave. And she was like, why does that bother you? She was like, I just can't wait for you to leave so I can move those back. That bothers her, and that might be the reason why allegedly Khloe has a hard time dating and she possibly is living by herself, because if Tristan don't do things a certain way or how she wants it, that could be an issue. You're nitpicking on small things. You're nitpicking on things that don't bother other people. So that might be the reason why Khloe allegedly has problems dating. Now, it's being reported that Tristan lives a mile or two away from Khloe, and we understand that because Tristan now is responsible for his brothers. There's no way they can live with Khloe, not her having the alleged OCD or just very organized. There's no way, because boys will be boys. True probably is so used to her mom in regards to how things are done. The new child is also going to have to learn how to be that way too. And then everybody's kind of dragging Khloe in regards to what she said about the surrogacy. Of course, at one point, the child is going to see that video in regards to how she looked, the child giving to her. She's talking about the process of somebody should have talked to her about the surrogacy process. You have 9 months. She also said it's hard to name a human being. You have 9 months. So many people say, knock, knock. Is anybody upstairs? What are you talking about? You read up on it. You talked about it on the show. Your sister went through the process. If she wasn't comfortable with it, it's okay. It's almost like they have Khloe making decisions that she really isn't thinking about future wise and how it's going to affect her. It's almost like they have Khloe making decisions that works best for the show. Why isn't Kim and Chris protecting Khloe's heart from an alleged guy that cheated for a storyline? Why isn't Kim supporting Tristan when he's hurt her sister constantly? This is the other thing. I said it before. It's interesting how Tristan always cheats when he's with Khloe. Have you heard of Tristan cheating lately? Have you heard of Tristan being with anybody lately? Tristan is really trying to get Khloe back. And this is what he does. He tries and he tries so hard. Then gets her back. Then he cheats again. He's allegedly cheated how many times? And he has a beautiful child named Theo, and he's not helping that child, which is interesting. So the K's and the J's, if Marlene doesn't want to be on the show, be talked about on the show, that's probably why he said, well, what can I do? But he needs to do better in regards to that. So well wishes in regards to Khloe and her ex-assistant. We'll see what happens. I'll follow the case. Well wishes. We'll see what happens in regards to Kylie. Mothers, teach your daughters different about being in healthy relationships, safe relationships, walking and talking and being a good person. See how they treat their mother. See how they treat their friends. How are they in the industry? What morals do they have? Are they a good role model? It's interesting that it seems like they are more focused on the bag than being in healthy relationships. But well wishes, their life choices. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.